This is the second boss for normal mode, Highmaul. So for this boss, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want two tanks that stack on top of each other, because he does this ability where he attacks, auto attacks twice in a row to two targets that are the closest to each other. So in this case, one tank will take one hit and the other tank will take another hit. And then for the rest of the raid, what you want is you want two groups that pretty much stay together to eat the cleave, because he does a cleave onto the largest group of players that are close to him and they split the damage. So you want one group to get together, eat about 4 stacks of the crushing wounds, and then you want them to move out or split up, and then you want your second group to move in to eat that stacking cleave. So then he'll also do this ability where he knocks you all back, and then he's gonna charge at a random player or a random group of players and cleave at them. So what you want to do is you want to have a ranged group that are high in number stacked together, so they split that cleave damage. So after that, it's back to normal, and you just go through the same phase again, except when he gets to 30%, he's gonna attack 10% faster, or sorry, he's gonna attack about 30% faster and do 10% more damage or something like that. Basically, you want to lust at this phase so that you're not soaking up that extra damage. You want to be able to keep up and just basically burn him down as soon as 30% starts, because the damage is really going to start piling up. So he's just going to keep knocking you back, and then he's going to charge. So you want a ranged group with a bunch of people together that can split that cleave damage. Otherwise, they're just going to get one shot. And then after that, he just goes back to attacking the tank, and again you want two tanks stacked together so they split that. Heavy-handed, I think is what the ability is called. He attacks once and then he attacks again on a target that's the closest to his first target, and if there's no one else in range, he's gonna attack the same target twice. So you don't want that. That'll probably one-shot the tank. And then his other main ability is the cleave ability, which adds stacks of gushing wounds. When you get 5 stacks of gushing wounds, you're just gonna instantly die. So you want a group together that's gonna eat the stacks. As soon as they get to 3 or 4, they split up, and then another group gets in. He's always going to attack the group with the largest number of players. So as long as you're not in a group with the largest number of players, you can still remain stacked. And then he's gonna knock you back, and then he's gonna charge at the largest group of players and then cleave them. So you want to have another group that's gonna eat that damage that doesn't have 4 stacks. Just wait for the stacks to fall off if you're at 4, because you definitely don't want to take 5. At 30%, you want to lust. He's gonna do more damage, he's gonna attack faster, and it's pretty much a DPS check at this point. So as you can see, the boss is kind of soft and raged right now at this 30% mark, and then the damage is getting really high, so you want to start using some cooldowns, and then just keep up with your healing, and then keep up with your DPS. All the other abilities he has remains exactly the same. He just does a little more damage and attacks faster. Okay, so it looks like I got one shot there because the mage ice blocked or something, and I was the only one to eat the cleave damage. It did about 400k. So the boss is almost dead here, and then that's pretty much it. This boss is kind of going to be a DPS check for you guys.